in this video, I kind of want to talk about being truthful and being true to yourself. If you haven't already, by the way, make sure you hit subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you get a cheeky little notification every time I upload a brand new video. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about this is because, truth is something that a lot of us value and a lot of us want more of in our life, but then actually most of the time we're not actually true to ourselves. We're not true to our flaws. We hide away from things. We don't tell people the full story because we don't want them to think differently of us. We don't want them to think badly of us. And it's something that I have come to terms with, and hopefully by watching this video you will too, is that everybody has a secret. Everybody has something that they're not necessarily proud of. I don't always behave as I'm proud of. I look back and I think, oh, okay, well, I shouldn't have done that, or I should have done this. And perspective is a beautiful thing, and the reason why I wanted to talk about it is because we hold ourselves to such a high standard sometimes that we don't give ourselves the chance to have these flaws. I was part of an event fairly recently where people were sharing things anonymously, things that they had done and experienced, and where they had been at fault, as you were, and I shared some things as well. And you sit and you listen to these things, and some are quite intense, and they're quite, by some terms, I don't like using the term wrong, but hopefully you can understand what I mean, in that, if you were to take that into a moral situation, I would never want to act as some people acted, but it made me realise that some people act in a certain way, but it doesn't mean they're a bad person. And I mean that about you as well. I think we're really, really quick to label ourselves as not perfect, or as bad, or as not as good as this person or that person. I displayed behaviour today that I wasn't happy with. Dexter, my beautiful dog, is on a journey with his lead, not pulling on the lead or the leash, and he is a lurcher cross with all manner of things, a wolfhound and a sheepdog. There's all sorts of stuff going on, so it's in his instinct to, God, look at him, but it wouldn't melt. It's in his instincts to chase, and he's gone to bed now. He ran, and he's not at a stage where I can let him off the lead, not in a controlled environment, and he ran, and he actually pulled me over, and it would have been, if you'd have filmed it, it would have been something that made it viral in terms of looking ridiculous. But in that moment, I got angry. I got really angry, because it hurt. As I hit the floor like a sack of shit, it hurt. And I noticed that, and it was something that actually made me feel awful, because, you can't see him now, but you saw him then. He's beautiful. He's like the best dog ever. And he's just learning. He's had like a very interesting upbringing. And, it's not his fault. He's just doing what is in his instinct. But in that moment and afterwards, I gave myself a hard time because of it, because I was like, well, I talk all about personal development and changing the way you think, and there I am in that moment getting angry. And the thing is, we all display that behaviour, no matter how far along the path we are. If we're learning to be better people, we all have moments where emotion shows up, and it could be angst, it could be sadness, it could be anger, it could be frustration, it could be worry, it could be anything. We all have emotions, and we experience emotions in different ways and at different times, and we give ourselves such a fucking hard time. And the thing is, you are a good person, you are a perfect person, but if you are not true to yourself, and if you don't give yourself the opportunity to be that person, then you're going to keep coming up against resistance. So it's about being truthful to yourself. About being truthful that you do experience these emotions. Don't sit there and make out you're a perfect fucking human, depending on what your perception of perfect is, obviously. I would never dream, and hopefully those of you who watch my videos, if you watch them and think that I'm bullshitting, well, I'm sorry, but I never ever claim to. I'm not a perfect person. I have flaws, most definitely. I've done things that I'm not proud of, and I will do things that I'm not proud of. But everything is teaching me. Everything is putting me in a position where I am happy to grow and where I will learn. And it's okay. It's okay to experience these emotions. It's okay to act not as you see fit, because that's how you learn. It's okay to act not appropriately sometimes. I don't mean go out and bloody kill someone. I don't mean like that. But it's okay. It is absolutely okay absolutely okay to be that way. It's absolutely okay to do something that you're not proud of, as long as you learn from it. If you keep doing that behaviour, then maybe you need to step back. But I just wanted to share that today because it was something that I just felt an urge to talk about it, because obviously I experienced something with Dexter. If anyone does know anyone who's good training somebody on the lead, not a human, I don't walk humans, that's weird, a lurcher particularly. If anyone knows anyone who would be a dream, I watch lots of YouTube content, but anyone knows anyone, I would really appreciate your help. So thank you very much for sticking with me and watching this, and hopefully from that you've gained something, and hopefully you feel okay about something that you've done or said. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit subscribe and hit that notifications bell. I do this, but I've got no idea where they are. And also make sure you check out the links below. Follow me on social media. There's a link to download my ebook as well, so click that. Have a beautiful rest of your day, everybody. Take care.